can share. That's productivity.
And no job is too difficult when you're part of a family. Let's communicate. Let's collaborate. We can do it right, and we can have some fun. All it's gonna take is just sharing information.
We're not getting sidetracked anymore. Tell the boss he can relax.
Our vision's really moving. See it coming down the tracks. We've got the right technology and the system that it takes. We're really working as a team. That's why we're getting all the breaks. Let's communicate. Let's collaborate. We can do it right, and we can have some fun. All it's gonna take is just simple communication.
With our data on the net, think how far we're gonna get.
My VGA can hardly wait for your CPU to reciprocate.
With my API in your NT, we'll both be in ecstasy.
When the front end's whizzy wig, everyone can share. You dig? Let's communicate. Let's collaborate. We can do it right, and we can have some fun. All it's gonna take is just cooperation, collaboration, and bottom line, communication.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Kitty Carnival Amusement Company. Excuse me. I'm Bernie Kovacs, the office manager, or as I'm more affectionately referred to around here, I'm the influential end user. Thank you. A few weeks back, in a moment of great foresight and vision, I outfitted our small business with Microsoft Windows for Workgroups. I'm telling you, we really took off. Now, the only problem I encountered was not with the software, but with two of the creative types in product development, Max and Jake Roth. You see, they're right brain thinkers. They think they know about communicating, but they're about as connected as George Bush in Congress. Make matters worse, they moonlight as blues singers.
We're the soul man. We're the soul man.
Well, this morning, our boss, a real compassionate soul, presented to Max and Jake a challenge.
Okay, Max, Jake, this is it.
Ted up.
You have till the end of the day to create a proposal for Mr. Bumpo Kitty Bumper Car Carnival Ride. If you screw this up, you better hope Clinton wins the election and institutes his new job training program.
But Charlotte!
Just do it!
Bummer.
Now, this challenge was not insurmountable, especially now that we had Windows for Workgroups. But, of course, Max and Jake hadn't installed in their own systems yet. They never listened to me. So I decided to call in a consultant, someone they could relate to.
Hey, guys. I think I can help you out.
Whoa!
Bernie told us he was sending a consultant, but hey, he brought the man.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
We're in trouble. No problem. Everything you need is right here in this Windows for Workgroup starter kit.
How are we supposed to install this and get our proposal done by 5 o'clock?
It's easy. Just put the card in your machine, restart, type setup at the C prompt, and you're on your way.
Back to the C prompt.
15 minutes tops. It's easy.
Okay.
Well, I want to welcome everybody here in New York and the over 50,000 people who are watching this by satellite connection. It was 2.5 years ago when Microsoft introduced Windows version 3 here on the stage in New York. And we've seen a lot happen since then. In fact, we've seen a lot of singing and dancing, but mostly by lawyers. We've seen a nice little act out in Cupertino, and now we have a new act out in Washington, D.C. Well, during this time, Windows has really changed the PC market. Windows has become the second best-selling piece of software of all time. Only MS-DOS has sold more copies. In fact, today, every month, we add 1 million new end users. Our latest version was 3.1, which we introduced in May last year. And already, a substantial majority of users either received that version to start with or have upgraded to that version. So people are tracking all the advances that we're making. But we've recognized that although Windows does a lot for the standalone user, it does very little to allow people to work together. So over 2 years ago, we started designing a new form of Windows. We wanted to include everything that's in Windows today, but have even more so that machines could work together. And so we created Windows for Workgroups. This product includes a lot of new technology. For example, it allows you to share local files or printers. This is a very advanced piece of technology. It uses the Windows VXD capability to run all of these features up in high memory. It also includes an award-winning mail package and a very innovative scheduling package, complete right there in the package. But most importantly, this is a platform. It's got new applications interfaces which will be used by applications in every category to enhance their capabilities for sharing information. We put an immense amount of energy into this product to make sure that it was easy to use. One way to think of this product is to think of it applying in sort of two different markets. The first to think of is the market for new networks. Now, this product is great for new networks. First of all, it's easy to install. Second of all, for small networks like 2 to 10 users, there's absolutely no need to have a dedicated server. All of the machines can run Windows for Workgroups, and that's all you need. Also, the efforts to administer the network are very straightforward, so you don't have to have anybody dedicated to playing that role. We think that this product will dramatically expand the networking market and really drive up the current 30% of PCs that are connected into networks. But another place that this product will have a huge impact is in existing networks. Now, on these existing networks, the question is, how do we coexist? And the answer is that we put an immense amount of effort to making sure that we work together with all the popular networking software, LAN Manager, Novell NetWare, Banyan Vines. In our over 12,000 beta test sites, virtually every one of those users was connected to an existing network, and the majority were NetWare users. This product brings new flexibility to the use of networks. The ability to offer a local file or a local printer. The ability to send messages between applications using our clipbook. Workgroup capabilities leverage the huge investment that people already have in existing networks. Well, this work, as I said, has been going on for 2 years. So it's very exciting to be able to announce that it's available today. In fact, over the last few weeks, we've manufactured hundreds of thousands of copies and those are in the retail stores as I speak. This is a worldwide launch. We've already shipped the product in 7 different languages, and we'll add 4 more languages next month. We've had an incredible response from retailers. They feel that the opportunity to have more powerful software, to get people to buy into networking on a very easy-to-use basis will be incredible for them. We're offering the product in a number of packaging forms. The software, for somebody who doesn't already have Windows, is about $250 list price. The upgrade kit, software only, for somebody who already has Windows, is about $100. We've also created a very special SKU that we call the starter kit. Now this comes in 2 forms, either for people who have Windows on their PCs or people who do not. For people who have Windows, it's $550, including everything. There's the 25 feet of cables, there's 2 Ethernet network cards, there's 2 sets of the software, there's a videotape to explain how to set it all up very easily. There's even the screwdriver that you'll need to put the cables together. So it's a very complete product there, $550 for the upgrade unit. Now, although retail is a very important way that we'll get this product out to the marketplace, we have another way as well, and that's to work together with system manufacturers. You've seen us use that very heavily in our so-called Windows Ready to Run program. Today, hundreds of manufacturers, including all of the top 10, are making a number of their machines with Windows pre-installed. So when the user turns on the machine, they immediately see the Windows user interface. This has also led people to do very innovative work in optimizing their hardware for Windows. What's gone on in the video area has really been incredible, both in terms of resolution and color, but most importantly in terms of the kind of speed-ups that new video chips can offer. Well, we've discussed this product at length with systems manufacturers, and they've shown a great interest in building networking into their system. So you only have to buy one thing in order to be up and going. In fact, we're announcing today 23 different manufacturers who will be including Windows for Workgroups with their systems. It includes leaders like Compaq, Gateway, Hewlett-Packard, Packard Bell, and Zenith. It even includes portable machines like Zenith's Zenote that has the networking capability already built in. Over the next 12 months, we have commitments that over 1 million copies of this product will be sold through these hardware manufacturers. So it's going to be an extremely simple way for people to get up, get going, and using these advanced workgroup capabilities. So how are you guys doing?
No problem, Bill.
ABC. It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
O'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, rock, 6 o'clock. We got it wired, Bill, except I'm stuck here at this net card detect message.
Well, let's get some visual support here.
Wow. Hey, Bill, you bring that screen wherever you go? Must be great on a date. Just kidding, Bill.
So what do we do now?
Well, all you have to do is press enter.
So what did that do?
Well, the setup program has automatically detected the network card that you have, and it's proposing the right settings.
That's great.
What?
What this means is that you don't have to go into the machine and set dip switches or jumpers anymore.
I hate messing with that stuff.
Oh, yeah, you get your hands all dirty, and if you cross your jumbo cables, blammo, there goes your alternator. What a
Hey,
mess.
Jake, time to reboot. Actually, Bill, the hardest part of the whole setup was naming our machines.
So what did you come up with?
I named mine Sherry Baby.
I named mine Bill.
Teacher's pet, teacher's pet.
So what's this? I have to come up with a password?
That's right, you need a password to log on to the network.
Okay, my password, G-A-T-E-S.
How about you, Jake?
Well, Bill, who wrote Sherry?
The Trogs, right?
No, the Trogs did. Wild thing. Dun it, dun, dun, dun. You know, Bill, you really ought to get out more.
You make my heart sing. You make everything.
What's going on here?
Gotta go. Hi, boss. We just installed some great new software.
New software? You are supposed to be working on the proposal, gentlemen. And if it's not on my desk by the end of the business day, you'll be singing for quarters on 42nd Street. So, who are you? Their road manager?
No, actually, I'm Bill Gates.
Well, that redefines tech support. End of business day, gentlemen.
Whatever happened to that kinder, gentler Charlotte?
So what do we got to do here, guys?
Well, the first thing I've got to do is get the material spreadsheet off my brother's machine so I can paste it into my proposal document.
One file on a floppy coming right up.
Now wait a minute, Jake. The days of the sneaker net are over.
Oh, thank goodness. My feet are killing me.
Here, let me show you how we're going to do this.
Whoa, Bill, you lucky goose. A date with twins. How does he do it?
Now, where did you put that spreadsheet?
The Bumpo directory.
Okay, just select that, and you can see we've got a new toolbar here that has a number of icons that we didn't have in Windows 3.1. These are the icons that make it easy to reach out to shared information. All we have to do is click on the one that looks like a file folder.
Okay. What if I don't want Max messing with my beautiful spreadsheet?
Well, the default here, as you can see, is it's a read-only file.
Okay, so I can't mess up his beautiful spreadsheet. But I can look, can I?
Well, if you have the password that he uses, you can look.
Jake?
No way.
Jake, what's the password?
The only thing you never gave me.
Oh, RESPCT.
There you go. You can see now there's a little hand here next to that folder, and that means that file is being offered across the network to anyone who has the password. All right, Max, all you have to do is close down that proposal and use the file manager to connect to the sharing machine.
Okay. Now, I bet I just...
So there's the spreadsheet.
There's a spreadsheet. But I just copy the chart, switch to Word, and paste those Bumpo bucks right in here. Connectivity. Why play solo when you can rip with the band?
It'd be great if I could get the specs from engineering as easy as that.
Well, that's the reason that we built electronic mail right into this product. Let's go ahead and fire up the mail package right here. Okay, all you have to do is type in your password.
Okay. It's in. Now what?
Wow, it looks like you've already got a lot of mail.
Mail? Stop!
Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, Mr. Postman. Mr. Postman, look and see.
Sit down. Sit down.
Hey, Bill, what's this exclamation mark?
Well, that means somebody sent you an urgent message. We better open that up and see what it is.
Okay. Click on the picture for a nifty surprise.
Hey Max, if you think video annotation is a neat trick, wait till you see everything else Microsoft Mail can do. Give me a shout if you'd like a demo.
I'd like a demo!
Hi Bill. Hi guys.
There she is.
Laura, Jake and Max need a lesson on electronic mail. You think you can handle the Solman?
Sure, no problem.
All right, they're all yours.
Thanks, Bill. See you later.
See you later.
Well, it looks like I wasn't your only mail, Max.
Well, there had better be a Bumpo car logo in there somewhere.
Well, I'll tell you what. We've got a lot of mail here. I think the easiest way to find it might be to use a message finder.
Okay.
Now, message finders allow us to look in your mail system and find mail that meets different criteria. I think in your case, let's just look for anything with the words bumpo car
Great.
in the message body. And there's something here from Liz Matisse.
That's the one.
Okay, let's open this. Here's a sketch.
Cool.
Why don't we copy that? And we'll just move over to Word. And paste this right in.
Great.
So, what's left for you guys to do?
Well, I think that's about it, Jake.
El finito, bro.
Okay, well, we can just send this off right from within Word. Now, notice that we don't need to go back to the mail system. The great thing about Windows for Workgroups is that it can turn a desktop application into a workgroup application.
Cool.
So, who does this need to go to?
To Charlotte and copy Ronald.
Charlotte, Ronald, done.
Well, wait a minute. I mean, shouldn't we wait till 5 o'clock? It's only 2.
Exactly. Let's give them the impression that we at least broke a sweat over this thing.
Yeah.
No, come on, you guys. You've just created a proposal you should be really proud of. Let's send it.
It's that take ownership thing of Bill's, right?
Well, he is my boss.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, we send it. On my 3. 1, 2.
Wait! Shouldn't we look over the specs from engineering again?
No. Bill would send it. 1, 2.
Wait! Do you think we've really captured the essence of this ride?
Yes. 1, 2.
Wait! If we could just
3.
get...
Come on, you guys, relax. Here, I'll show you the best part of Windows for Workgroups. Hearts.
Hearts?
This will help us relieve the tension while we wait for Charlotte's response.
Oh, I need some tension relief.
Jake, you deal.
All right.
Pass 3 cards to your left.
Oh, what a hand, Max, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna get you.
Max, shake!
Alt-tab alert!
Alt-tab alert!
Now you've really done it.
It was just one game, Charlotte. Honest, it was
I want
only one.
everyone to see this.
You better leave, Laura. This isn't gonna be pretty.
No. I especially want her to stay. Ronald!
Yeah, boss, what is it?
Boys! We have a proposal to present.
You mean you liked it?
Liked it? I loved it.
Yes.
Ronald? Yeah. Set up a meeting with the whole Bunko Kitty Bumper Car Carnival Ride team. Boys, how about lunch?
Yes!
On me.
Yes!
What a pain.
What's wrong, Ronald?
Well, you know, it takes me longer to schedule a meeting around here than it takes them to have it.
No, not anymore. Come on, follow me. Now, we can schedule a meeting right here from Max's machine.
Yeah?
Let's just open up Schedule Plus. And here's Max's schedule. Let's see. Deposit the paycheck, tune the guitar, get the backup singers out of pocket.
It's Max.
Let's move to the planner view. And from here, we can see a longer range view of when Max is free and busy.
Great.
Who did you say needed to come?
Well, the boss wanted everybody, so that's Charlotte, Bernie, Jake, Liz, Max, and the art squad.
Okay, got it. And what you're seeing now is an overlay of when everybody is free and when they're busy. How long of a meeting does this need to be?
About 90 minutes.
Why don't we just use the auto-pick feature to find the best available time for us? And how's Wednesday at 3?
Great.
Just one more thing. Schedule Plus uses mail to send meeting requests to everybody, so what do you want me to call this?
MBKBKKRPR. Mr. Bumpo Kitty's Bumper Shahingabang Proposal Review.
Okay, got it. Done. Quick enough for you?
Radical. Laura, I owe you lunch. On Charlotte.
Yes.
Well, the proposal was a great success, and it got us a huge contract. Max and Jake were suddenly empowered. The seeds were sown for a new attitude, a new direction. The boys could see exciting possibilities and unlimited horizons.
We did it, Max. Charlotte loved our proposal.
Loved it. She paid for lunch and gave us both a promotion.
And a raise so we could buy these nifty new suits. Hey, Max, you know what this means?
You bet I do.
We could finally get the backup boys out of Hawk.
No, Jake, there's much more. Mr. Bumpo is just the beginning for us. I have a vision, Jake, of huge theme parks with colossal rides and big attractions.
But what about our music? What about the band, man?
The music is just it, man. It's the centerpiece of the world's biggest, fastest, scariest roller coaster ever built. We'll call it the Serpent. Get in.
I don't know, Max. I don't like roller coasters.
It has a safety bar. Come on.
All right.
Picture this. The cars are being pulled up to the summit.
Well, where are the backup boys?
In back of us.
Good.
On the way up, in the center of the ride, the boys sing.
And she's buying a stairway to heaven.
At the peak, we pause for just one moment.
No hands, guys.
And then...
R-O-C-K in the USA! R-O-C-K in the USA!
The music is hot!
Hot!
Driving!
Driving!
Pure rock and roll!
Oh!
And as we slowly glide to a halt,
Playing.
the boys change the mood and sing, "We want to be around to pick up the pieces when somebody loses their lunch."
Thanks. Excuse me.
Come on, Jake, use your imagination.
We're gonna be on MTV?
No, picture a huge company, a mega corporation.
The Radio City Music Hall!
Thousands of people working for us.
The Rockettes!
No, our own skyscraper. All of this dedicated to just one thing.
One thing! What?
The rock and roller coaster, the Serpent. And we're in charge, at the controls, making it happen.
Where are the backup boys?
They're with us, Jake. It'll happen if we all work together.
Yeah?
Jake, we're connected.
Brother to brother.
The family land.
All right.
Come on, bro. Get the boys. We got an empire to build.
Get ready, get set. If you're gonna keep on growing, get ready, get set. Keep that information flowing. You think you're busy now, you ain't seen nothing yet. Here comes tomorrow, here comes the future. Get in step, get ready, get set. Get ready, get set, get ready, get set. There'll be some changes made here. Get ready, get set. Got a system we need to upgrade here. Bet you wonder someday just how tough your job could get. Well, that'll someday. It's starting Monday. Get in step, get ready, get set. Anticipated, communicated, and you can coordinate it. Anticipated, communicated, and you can coordinate it. That's a trick, that's a trick. Do it fast, do it quick. That's a trick, that's a trick. Do it fast, do it quick. Do it bigger, do it better. We'll keep going, we'll keep going, we'll keep growing, we'll keep growing. Watch us grow, watch us grow. Here we go! Get ready, get set, get ready, get set. Got to share more information. Get ready, get set, get ready, get set. We're a mega corporation. Bigger projects, bigger profits, bigger stakes to bet. You bet. And we can do it. Just lead us to it. Success, success, success. Get ready, get set. You bet. Get set. Go.
did it. They bought me out. And now I work for them as a consultant in their stress management workshops. I'm the before example. Nevertheless, it didn't take long for the Kiddie Carnival Amusement Company to grow into the Rock and Roller Coaster Corporation, a giant in the entertainment industry. It was big.
It's huge!
Sorry, huge.
Thank you.
But as I soon found out, big success goes hand in hand with big headaches. You remember Bernie, my old office manager? He's now Max and Jake's VP of operations, and he's about to get a hard lesson in corporate connectivity and productivity.
Bernie! Not the mainframe.
What did you try point? Well, just
When
wait
are
a
we going to
second.
get rid of these forms?
Bernie, we've waited 2 years for MIS to finish the form applications.
They haven't finished the systems analysis yet.
Yeah, come on.
What are we supposed to do?
Bernie, I need those. Take a number and let me think.
What's going on, Bernie?
Software trouble, guys.
Software? Well, aren't we running Windows for Workgroups everywhere?
Well, sure. In departments like sales, but not in accounting or engineering.
And why not?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question. Ronald! Get someone up here from PC support.
Roger.
No, not Roger. Mike.
Mike. Roger.
Didn't I?
Did somebody call for PC support?
Mike, Jake and I built this company on Windows. Why can't we run it on all our PCs?
Really?
Sure. Let me show you.
Okay.
Not so fast. I run MIS here. We have standards and procedures. We have to consider the mainframe and the Novell network. We run NetWare, and that's like oil and water with Microsoft Windows.
She's right, Mike. Explain this to Wendy. We're going to take a ride on the Serpent.
Oh, Max, I got sick the last time.
Wendy, it's really very easy to connect to Novell's NetWare through Windows for Workgroup. Let me show you, in fact. Steve, do you mind if I give Wendy a quick demo here?
Go ahead.
Wendy, with Windows for Workgroup, I can connect to Novell NetWare with simply a drop and drag. What I'll do is go up into the control panel, double click, bring up networks, click on network, and now down here to other networks. And now you see I've got the listed networks that I can attach to. And all I'm going to do is grab Novell NetWare and move it over into this column, and that's it. That's the network I'm going to attach to. So now I go up and click OK. And you'll see that what the system is giving me here is an update of the programs that are going to be updated when I reboot my configuration. So what I'll do now is click OK, and now all I need to do is just restart my computer, and that's it.
Now that means I'll be able to get to the same information on my Windows for Workgroup system that the design department has on the NetWare servers.
Sure, Steve. It's really very easy. In fact, Microsoft worked really hard to make sure that Windows for Workgroup would allow network users to get access to all their servers. First, I'll type Win to start up Windows for Workgroup. And what they really tried to do was make sure that there was easy access not only to Novell servers, but LAN manager-based servers as well. So Microsoft spent a lot of time in terms of designing Windows for Workgroup so that it would be the easiest network client that's out there today. So what I'm going to do at this point is restart our system, and you'll see first, when I go up here into File Manager, they've made some enhancements to File Manager to give you a toolbar like you see in many of their other Windows applications that they've got today. So now I'll go up here on the toolbar and click on the Connect icon. And this gives me a list of the network drives I can connect to. And Steve, what drive is it that you wanted to attach to? Well, let me hit NetWare here. There we go. Which drive is it that you wanted to link to?
Elvis, the design director.
Okay. So I'll click OK. Now I'll go down here and I'll choose Map. And I'll map to the R drive, which is the Elvis drive. Now I'll close. And there, that's it. Is that the files you wanted access to, Steve?
Cool.
Okay, Mike, that's one for you. But I'm not convinced Windows for Workgroups delivers enough new capabilities to our existing networked PCs to make it worth the upgrade. Mike, show her how the applications we use can be enhanced with workgroup capabilities.
Sure. Well, actually, Wendy, Windows for Workgroup brings a lot of productivity to all of the desktops that we've got around here. In fact, what you'll see is a lot of the applications that we're using today, like Word and Excel, are being enhanced to take advantage of the built-in scheduling, networking, and messaging that Windows for Workgroups provides.
This I have to see.
Let me give you a quick demo. First, I'll go here and I'll bring up Microsoft Word. And what this is it's a proposal that Steve's been working on with the different departments in the company for our new roller coaster ride, the Serpent. And what it is it's a proposal that takes input from a number of different departments, including the design team, engineering, marketing research, and marketing, and brings in all of the different sections into the proposal. And as you can see here, everything has been completed except the attendance projections, which are missing. So what I'll do is I'll select the attendance projections, then I'll go down to File Information, and I see that Rachel hasn't completed her section. So I'll click on OK. And now what I want to do is, through the mail feature built into Windows for Workgroup, send off an automatic reminder to Rachel to complete her section. So I'll click Send Reminder, and you can see that a message was sent off to Rachel asking her to complete her section. So while that's taking place, what I'm going to do is go ahead and get the rest of the document ready. So I'll click up here on Build Document, and this runs some macros that we've created that bring in the different sections from the network for all the pieces that go into Steve's proposal from the different departments. So right now, what we're seeing is all of the different sections automatically being built and brought into the proposal and pasted in place. And now I go back, and you'll notice that I'm still missing those forecast figures. And what did I do? Send those off to Rachel like 30 seconds ago?
Oh, I'm sorry I'm so slow, but I'm hung up until I get Steve's ride data. And oh, I need it sorted by week and turned into a chart that will knock the boss's socks off.
I've got ridership figures in a database I created on Microsoft's new Access program.
A database from Microsoft?
Sure, no problem. Let me show you the great new database from Microsoft. I'll go up here, put Word down, and there it is, Access. I'll double click on that. And now what you see in Access, we've created two tables of the information that Rachel needs to put together for her attendance figures. You see first the attendance data table, and then you see the rides table. So I'm going to take a look in Form View at our ride information. So I double click on that. And in this view, what I can see is the different rides, the price for the rides, and you actually see even an embedded picture of the ride. So here's the carousel. Now I'll go to the water slide, and finally, there's our roller coaster. What's really nice is that in Access, by using object linking and embedding, you can actually embed audio or video clips right into your database. Watch this. I'll double click on this video. That's a database. Now what I need to do is connect this information from this table, which I'll close, with our attendance figure. I'll open the attendance table, and you can see it's pretty raw data showing the ride number, the attendance, and some of the dates. To get the information in the format that Rachel needs, what I need to do is to connect these two tables and then select the data so that it can be sorted in ascending order by revenue. So let me show you how I do that. I'll close this table. Now I'll go up here and I'll select from the toolbar this icon to run a new query. And I'll come over here and I have the attendance data already in my query. I want to now bring in the ride data. So I'll bring that in. And now what I want to do is join the information in these two tables. So I'll go over here to the attendance table and I'll select ride number and I'll just drag it over here to ride number in this table and I'll create the join that we need to get the information for Rachel. Now, we said we needed to also get that in the right date order, so I'll select date, bring that down here, and I want to sort it in ascending order, so I'll click on that, and then I need to sum it, so I'll click on the sum button. Now, let's see, revenue is equal to attendance times price. Okay, that's the way I need it. And what I need to now do is sum that, so I'll select sum, and now I'll go up here and click on the exclamation point, which automatically does my join and calculation. So I'll click, and there it is, all done. Now I've got it sorted by date with all the revenue.
Not bad.
So now what I want to do is take this information and I'll select it, and I'm going to go into Excel and create a chart. So I'll take this, copy it, and I'll start up Excel. And there we go. And I want to paste this information in. Let me pick a spot right here, hit enter, and I'll paste it in. There we go. Now what I'll do is I'll go down to my handy dandy chart icon, and I'll take this icon here, and I'll create a place in the spreadsheet for my chart, and there you go. There's the chart.
Not bad.
Now what I want to do is use a new feature that's in Windows for Workgroups called the Clipbook that'll allow me to automatically share this chart with Rachel. So I'll go up here and select copy, and then I'll switch to the Clipbook viewer, and the Clipbook viewer gives me the ability to share files easily with other network users under Windows for Workgroup. So I'll go up and I'll select edit, paste, I'm going to give it a name, weekly ride chart, and now I'll click OK, and I want to share this through the Clipbook. Doesn't need a password, so I'm just going to go up and click on OK with my mouse. And there it is. There's the weekly ride chart in the Clipbook, and now it should be available to Rachel over her network connection. Rachel, take a look.
Oh, so I switched to the Clipbook viewer. Now, I click on the connect button in my Clipbook and connect to Cyclone. Copy the chart and paste it into the attendance forecast. There it is. Oh, Mike, baby. My boss's socks are still on. Can't you give me something bolder?
Sure, no problem. Let's go up here. And I'll put down the Clipbook viewer for a minute. There's the chart in Excel still. And because we're still linked, I'm going to go down here to my chart icon. How about columns?
Better, but not quite.
Okay, well, let's try, how's 3D look?
Now that's beautiful.
So, Wendy, as you can see, with Windows for Workgroups, Network Dynamic Data Exchange, changes that I make on my machine are automatically reflected in the document over on Rachel's system.
Mike, you're winning me over. Okay, I'm done. I'll save my work.
Well, all we need to do to finish this proposal up is to now go in and let's go back to Word. And look at that. When Rachel finished, it automatically sent a message through the messaging over to me and says that her forecast document's been completed. All I have to do now is go up to the File menu and do an Update link. This goes out and looks to see if there's any pieces that have been updated since I last started on the document. And now you see there's Rachel's document and her section completed. and plugged right into our proposal. So all I have to do at this point to finish up this is to send it around to get approval from everybody that's worked on it. So I'll go up here to File and select Root. And what I'm now going to do is take this proposal and route it around to everyone who's worked on it. So first, let's click on Address to get the names of those who've been working on it. And let's see, Bernie helped us out. And then we had Jake. And then I think it was Max. And finally, of course, Rachel. So we'll bring Rachel down here. And I'll say OK. And what I really want to do is have Rachel see it first. So I'll click on her and move her to the top of the list. Then let's have Jake look at it next. I'll click on Jake and move Jake up. And that's it. Now all I need to do is click Send. And what happens is it now uses the mail feature built into Windows for Workgroup to automatically route it across the network for each individual who's worked on their section to look at it, approve it, and then send it on. So right now, it's on its way across the network to Rachel.
Ah, there's my new mail. Okay, let's see. Double click. Okay, since the only changes were in my section, I of course approve. Continue routing. And the system automatically knows to route the proposal to Jake next. Wow.
Okay, maybe Windows is the hot ticket for our users.
Maybe, but what about us guys from engineering? We need a real 32-bit operating system to do sophisticated 3D modeling.
Kevin, I've got a version of Windows you're going to love. It's called Windows NT, and it's really powerful. Mike, let's show them how this works. It works exactly like you work with Windows. In fact, it's got a superset of the capabilities. It's been written from scratch, though, to provide the ultimate in security and 32-bit capability. In fact, what's happening now is almost all of those applications that were only available in Unix are now being moved over to Windows. For example, we've got here one from Spatial Technologies. It's their ACIS 3D package. What I want to show you is we've gone and put a little model of your roller coaster right into this package. Now this is so powerful, we can look at it different ways. Here we've got the line drawing, and it's very easy to shift and look at the shaded drawing as well. So what this means is that Windows NT can connect with all of the users here at Rock and Roller Coaster, and it runs the applications that you need.
Wow, thanks, Bill.
Well, applications have always been the key to the success of system software. And Windows is no exception to this. During the last 8 months, we've seen the sales of Windows applications more than double from the previous year. In fact, we expect that over $2 billion of application software will be sold in the Windows environment during calendar 1992. Windows has now passed DOS as the most popular software environment. Even more important, though, is the innovation we're seeing in these applications. Good examples include the Shapeware product from Visio that's redefining ease-of-use drawing, or the product called Video Director from GoldDisk, which makes it very easy to do videotape editing, or the Statistics product, SPSS for Windows, from SPSS. These are just a few examples of the great work going on in the very fast-moving software business. Now, this phenomena of applications driving the success will be exactly the same in the case of Windows for Workgroups. It adds significant new applications interfaces, and so I expect all of the best-selling Windows applications and many new applications will use these capabilities. In fact, already today, there are 40 applications running that will be demonstrated taking advantage of these features. Now, these ISVs are people who worked with the early versions and already have their products ready. But this is just the beginning. Over time, thousands and thousands of products across every category will participate in this. You saw a few simple examples up here today where a word processor or a spreadsheet were enhanced. And so you'll always have commands like review this document or route this document or delegate these parts of the spreadsheet to other people. And the product will keep track of what's going on. It even has the ability to add those things to your calendar and to the calendar of the person you're sending the message to so they can be reminded what it is they need to do. Our basic approach is to use the system software as the platform for innovation. So we don't ask people to change their applications. They can continue to mix and match applications as they see fit, and all of them work together because they're built on top of a common platform. The introduction of Windows for Workgroups will mean that we have a family of Windows products. Now, the family approach gives people a choice. We expect Windows 3.1 to continue to sell in high volumes because that will be the choice for standalone Windows computers. We do expect Windows for Workgroups to be the dominant product on machines that are connected in any way. And because we expect the percentage of machines that are connected to go up significantly, we believe that Windows for Workgroups will most likely become our highest volume product in the Windows family. Now, the Windows family doesn't stop there. The new high-end product that we were just talking about, Windows NT for Windows New Technology, is extremely important. This was a huge investment for Microsoft, starting completely from scratch, building an incredible team, and pulling together a product that will be the foundation for the future involved substantial risk. And so we're really excited to see how it's come together. Today, we already have over 25,000 software development kits out in the hands of people who are doing NT development. This week, we're holding a special conference on device drivers for Windows NT, and we were overwhelmed to have over 1,000 people attend that conference. At Comdex in early November, we'll be demonstrating over 200 of these 32-bit applications, both applications that came from the current Windows environment and applications that have come from the Unix environment running on NT and taking full advantage of its capabilities. We'll even be showing NT running on different instruction sets and running on multi-processor machines. So with NT, anyone who invests in the Windows family, no matter where they start, can be assured that they won't run into any limitations and they won't have to redo that investment over again. Now, another absolutely critical element of our Windows strategy is what we call the Open Services Architecture, or WOSA. This is our approach for reaching out to the incredible variety of computers that every customer has. The point here is to define a single way to get out and reach out to these capabilities. So when you write Windows applications, you don't have to worry about all that variety. A great example of this has been database connectivity. Our interface here is called ODBC for Open Database Connectivity. And so we're already seeing lots of great drivers come out for all the popular back-end databases that create total independence for the Windows developer. With Windows for Workgroups, we add the messaging API. And it's very easy for people to write drivers that connect this messaging API across any of the mail systems in use today. In fact, very soon we'll have drivers for profs, All-in-One, X400, all of the key standards that are used for messaging in wide area networks. The specifications for this are actually available today on CompuServe or in paper form from our developers groups. Other fine examples of where we've defined a standard Windows approach to reaching out to other systems includes the work we've done on the SNA APIs and the sockets APIs that connect to various forms of Unix. Tomorrow at Windows on Wall Street, we'll be announcing a new WOSA initiative, which is a standard approach to accessing real-time data. Now, all of these things that we're doing fit into our vision. And this is the vision we call information at your fingertips. It's a very ambitious vision. It's a belief that eventually the computer screen, no matter what size, wallet size, all the way up to wall size, will be the way that it's easy for people to get information. And the computer will bring that information to them without them having to understand the different types of the data, or the different sources of the data, or the different types of commands or applications that sit behind that data. This should empower people to be more creative and allow businesses to get their job done more effectively. Now, to achieve this, we're going to have to pull together a lot of great new technologies. The advances in hardware that are enabling pen computing and multimedia. Continued advances in software technology, including increased use of objects. We're very pleased with the success of our current object support, which we call OLE 1.0. We're just now introducing the next version of that, OLE 2.0, and we're very pleased at the response we've gotten from developers. It's a big step forward. We're also working on something even more ambitious that's internally codenamed Cairo, that takes all of the storage system and redesigns it to be something that can track information as it moves around. And so it's in a very advanced object storage capability. I really feel with all these developments and all of the partnerships that are taking place inside our industry that it's realistic to believe that by the end of this decade, we will achieve information at your fingertips and make it easier for you to get your work done. Thank you.
Hey, Bill, Windows for Workgroups and your Access database program are incredible.
Well, Access ought to be by now.
Well, I admit it did take a little longer than we expected, but I think it's worth the wait. It's going to come out real soon.
Great, because we're going to need it big time.
Hey, why? What's going on?
Well, we bought out the Erecto Design Company, and our engineers are going to be in high gear.
Congratulations.
Well, thanks, Bill. And hey, let's face it, we owe some of our phenomenal success to you and your Microsoft team.
You bet. Less than an hour ago, we were lost and unfocused, but thanks to you and those 2 video screens, we're on the Ross Perot highway to heaven.
Well, we're always glad to help out.
Hey, Bill, when we cut our deal for Access, will you throw in those screens?
Well, you guys drive a tough bargain, but sure, you can have the screens.
Great.
Anything to make your work easier.
That's what we love, Bill. You guys always make our work easier.
Here it comes. Can't you see? All the plans that you made finally coming to be. You knew your dream was overdue. You waited all you could, but now you see it coming through. Your future's looking good. Here you go. Your work is easier. Now you grow. Your work is easier. Every day, finding a better way. You got a system to make your work easier. And how? Your work is easier. Right now. Your work is easier. That's right. It's out of sight. You got it all now that your work is easier. You can talk on the net. You can share information. It's the best you can get. You'll always be connected now. No confusion and no flips. With the information you all need, right at your fingertips. Wow! Let's come in.
Welcome back. I'm Dagny Hoqueen with more of the Entertainment Report from E! Entertainment Television. Microsoft has just unveiled its Windows for Workgroups product and has already obtained industry-wide support and commitment from ready-to-run PC manufacturers. Windows for Workgroups makes it easy to share information and work together. We talked to several PC manufacturers about their commitment and support for Microsoft Windows for Workgroups.
Within workgroups themselves, I think the most valuable aspect of that is to allow workgroups to work as they do naturally, which is to share information between the group.
Windows is an important part of Compact's strategy, and we believe that that's an overall easy-to-use system for our customers. And Windows for Workgroups expands that into our customers' ability to communicate and use the other features in a very easy-to-learn and use manner.
What we're hearing from our customers is that there are a huge set of unmet needs with personal computers for providing access to the data that's on the network and providing the ability to communicate the results of your work.
So the aspects specifically within Windows for Workgroups is the print sharing, file sharing, and just general resource sharing that allows workgroups to do what they need to